Every vote in a presidential election is important, especially yours. Hi, my name is Noah Wilmot, and today I'm going to be informing you on the importance of voting in a presidential election. More specifically, I'm going to be informing you on the 3 most common excuses students make as to why they don't vote in a presidential election. I'm credible to speak on this topic because I'm a fellow student myself, as well as I've done extensive research. I'll be informing you today by talking about the 3 most common excuses students make as to why they didn't vote. First is that they don't think their vote will carry any importance or any weight. Secondly, that they had difficulty with the registration process. And lastly, they didn't like either of the candidates. So let's dive into my first topic. According to Forbes magazine, the #1 excuse for students who didn't vote was that they didn't think their vote would carry any importance or weight. This mostly comes from the fact that the electoral vote brings the president into office. But may we not forget, the popular vote is what decides the electoral vote, and that popular vote is your vote. If every student had this mindset, then we would have a flawed popular vote and we wouldn't be electing the right president when the election time comes around. Now on to my second most common excuse that I've seen students make, is that they had difficulty with the registration process. This was my biggest obstacle to overcome in this last election. Luckily, I was able to register and vote on time, but many students have trouble registering or think it's going to take too long, when in fact it shouldn't take any more than 10 minutes. One way to help with this is if you live far away from home, you can cast in an absentee ballot. This allows you to register and vote online, and you don't have to go back and stand in a line and vote in person. Also, when you change states, make sure to change your voter registration so that when the election comes around, you don't have to scramble and get that together. It'll already be set and you can go ahead and vote. Now on to my last excuse that I've seen, is that students don't like either of the presidential candidates. We saw this with the last election. Many students were not too fond of Trump or Hillary. In this situation, it's all about choosing the lesser of the 2 evils. In our country, we are blessed enough to have the ability to vote and to cast our opinion. This is one way that we can give back to a society that has given a lot to us. And this concludes my 3 main points. In summary, it is very important for students to vote in a presidential election. Today, I informed you on a few reasons or excuses why students wouldn't vote in a presidential election. They didn't like either of the candidates, they had trouble with the registration process, and/or they don't think that their vote will carry any importance. So when the next election comes around, I urge everyone to cast in their vote, voice their opinion, and contribute back to society. Thank you. And my 3 dudes are still here.